Hello everyone, KV here, and welcome back to Let's Play Nights into Dreams. In the last episode, on the Claris' journey, we went to the Soft Museum, a wondrous place of imagination, and fought off the terrible Jackal the Mantle. We're now here at our final stage for Claris, the Mysterious Tower stage. Or as it's technically called, Twin Seeds, the Growth. Knight is right in front of us. Let's go save him. The evil Wiseman does not want us to interfere. We have no Adidia on us. We have no way of getting to Knights. There's nothing else for us to do. Other than take a leap of faith. The Adidia of Courage is with us once again. We begin the stage off proper. This is Twin Seeds, the final stage of our journey. Claris herself is flying. No more need for Knights. This is a good thing and a bad thing. Mechanics do work a bit differently for Claris compared to Knights. She cannot paraloop, so we cannot get things as easily. And when we complete a mare, we actually do not get a time bonus. So we have the total time that we start off with, which is 180 seconds. We have 3 minutes to beat the stage, and if we do not do so, we will have to start that all over again. It is a dream after all, but it's a dream that we want to win. Of course we want to save Knights. Who wouldn't? So let's get our links and continue onward to the second mare. Getting as many of these chips as possible. Oh, and taking an unfortunate hit there. But luckily, we have plenty of chips to spare here. And we should be getting our last bit in just this roundabout. Perfect. Just the right amount. 20 exactly. Let's open up the cage and continue onward. The game will automatically push you into the next, mare, so you don't have to worry about anything. There's no bonus time or anything like that. It's just get to the end of the stage, and enjoy the flight, and enjoy the fantastic music. One of the best tracks in the game, hands down. And just such a great idea. Flying in a city above the sky. You feel like Peter Pan. And it's just such a great sensation. That's the real power of flight. And it's such a fun ride. You can't deny the whimsy and the great enjoyment that you can get out of this. It makes you really want to wish you could fly, and all that great stuff. Now then, let's open up the cage, and continue onward. We have only less than a minute left. This last section can be a bit tricky, so let's be careful as we go and get the last of our chips, and unlock the final Adidia in order to save Knights. Yes, perfect. We have just the right amounts. We just need to get to that final cage. The balloons are fun to pop, but they do stop you a little bit. Be careful while you're dealing with them. Otherwise, you might get stuck and not be able to get to that final cage. And then, we will go to free Knights. Come on, Knights. I'm here to free you. Who's that? Hello? Well, we're here together, and we shall free Knights. Now then, there is one last nightmare to take care of, and that is, of course, the Lord of Nightmares himself, the villainous Wiseman. 2 Knights for the price of 1. Let's team up with our new friend and defeat Wiseman once and for all. This boss fight is actually not super challenging. You just need to be very calm and very calculated of how you maneuver with Knights. There are 4 sections in total, and of course getting hit will cause your timer to go down. If you do not take on Wiseman fast enough, he will retreat. But if you take him down just in the right amount of time, he will begin the next section of his fight. All you must do is simply dodge the attacks that he fires at you. It's nothing too terrible that you haven't faced before. So go fearless, with plenty of courage, truth, hope, growth, and intelligence in order to defeat Wiseman once and for all. Go in the center of the tornado. It's probably a good idea. Alright then. Good night, Wiseman. Your reign of terror over the Nightmare Realm and the Nightopia Realm is over. And of course, we weren't knights at all. We were Claris and Elliot. We'll understand Elliot later. A fantastic final stage, quite enjoyable, and a cutscene will play for us now. Come back, she's probably saying. Who was that boy, other than the fact that we know his name is Elliot? Claris doesn't, but maybe she'll find out one day. And here are the Nighttopians. You can see that their designs inspired the Chow fairly easily. After a long night's rest, Claris was finally awoken. She's ready to tackle her fear head-on, not afraid of that nightmarish feeling she has anymore. She is going to audition for the Twin Dreams. And these guys weren't so threatening after all. They were just doing their job, trying to find the greatest talent and possible pop star they could to be part of their extravaganza that was to be coming soon. Claris holds on to her courage, and she steps forth and sings her heart out. She sings her memento of nights, the song that she remembers from her dreams. This caused the director himself to wake up. Maybe he was having the same dream about the same song. And the director is pleased. He has found his pop star, or whatever she was going to do. I'm not sure if it's a play or a musical. It could be something interesting. We don't quite know. Now, this cutscene will not play unless you have been both Claris and Elliot's story. So, have a little fun with our new protagonist that we have yet to discover. That tower looks very familiar. Of course. He saw it in his dream. He also has a very weird-looking face. I'm sorry. And I hope this is a dress rehearsal, or otherwise they picked the wrong... Oh, that's mean. Of course it's a dress rehearsal. Why would there be no audience? I mean, he's here. It's quite the fancy dress rehearsal. They have definitely all the pyrotechnics and all the technicality and all the techie stuff going in full swing. I hope they have it all ready for the actual performance. And this is where he left her in their dreams, and now they're finally meeting again. Where their story goes from here, we don't quite know. But we'll have to back up a little bit to understand the story of Elliot. And so, that was one half of Let's Play Nights into Dreams. It's a very short game, but it's fun nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed our playthrough of Claris' story. I'll leave you here for the credits, or maybe I'll talk over them. I'll just kind of keep talking through them. NiGHTS is a very interesting being. We don't really learn much about NiGHTS in this game. But we learn that it's fun to dream. And who doesn't love dreaming? Now this song should sound familiar too. If you ever played the game Phantasy Star Online, this song showed up as a track that you could take from the trader's shop using your photon drops. I believe you use your photon drops to get these. It was only available in the online version. You can only get them online, but it will allow you to change the music to play this music. A very charming song. Additionally, if you ever played the game Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, there was a mechanic in that game that allows you to collect special eggs that will give you mini-games that you could play on your Game Boy Advance using the Game Boy Advance link cable. One of those games was a NiGHTS into Dreams based minigame, which basically was an infinite attack, ring attack, time attack mode, where you could just fly around as NiGHTS in a Game Boy Advance sound fonts, and it played this song. A very good rendition of this song, I might add, for the Game Boy Advance. Definitely something to track down if you have not played through Billy Hatcher, or you have not unlocked on Billy Hatcher. It's a fun little game, as some of the other things as well. Just like this game is. I feel that Sonic Team does fantastic work when they're given the opportunity to work on projects that aren't just Sonic related. And I really wish that they will return someday to some of these other projects. NiGHTS is a great series, and it does have a sequel that we'll be touching on maybe sometime in the future. It has a lot more depth to it than this game does, and that has caused it to have some criticism, but I think it still holds the spiritual core of this game as well. And you just gotta love the idea of everything, the whole constant dreams, the whole there's a lot of great, oh my gosh, the whimsy and wonder of this game. I know I've been saying it a lot, but it is true. You just gotta relax and enjoy yourself. I am really hoping, though, that we do get some more Sonic Team original games. I don't know what they're working on right now. Sonic Boom was not Sonic Team. Sonic Team's last game was Sonic Lost World, which had its own interesting crossover. In fact, NiGHTS was featured in that as a downloadable contents pack for some versions of the game. It was free, so that was good. You actually fought against some of the Deadly Six in that when they were using some of the bosses from NiGHTS, like the Gilwing that I was showing earlier there. And it has some other interesting crossovers like Yoshi's Island and Zelda. Sonic Lost World is a very interesting game. Let's leave it at that. So Sonic Team it's been 2 years since Sonic Team's made a new game, or at least a new major console game, so I'm curious to know what they're working on right now. Hopefully we'll get something as enjoyable as NiGHTS. Maybe something not as enjoyable, but close enough. If you're interested in other original Sonic Team games, the Saturn and Dreamcast era had a lot of them. NiGHTS is one of them. Another Dreamcast. Saturn. Saturn and Dreamcast are different. I'm mixing the two up because this game is called Dreams. Another title I have not played myself, but I've heard great things about for the Sega Saturn, is called Burning Rangers. I'd highly recommend looking that up, or trying to track it down if you could. A port of Burning Rangers to Steam would be amazing as well. I'd be up for that. The Dreamcast also had... Sorry about that. The Dreamcast also had Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and Version 1 or Version 2. Choo Choo Rockets. And on the GameCube, which is technically part of the Dreamcast era, it had Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, Phantasy Star Online Episode 2, and Episode 3, though not as beloved as Episode 1 and 2, and even on the PC it had Episode 4 of Phantasy Star Online. And of course all the Samba de Amigo games as well. There's a lot of original Sonic Team content going around that time before Sonic Heroes came along. I hope one day Sonic Team is able to go and recreate this great atmosphere they have here. And recreate lots of good passion and joy for what they're doing. Sonic is a great series and all, but I hope to see more original things from them in the future. With that said, I believe we're at the end of the credits. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play NiGHTS into Dreams. We're not quite done. Yes, this is the credits and all that, but we still have an entire enough story to go through. So, I will see you in the next one, as we begin Elliot's story, We'll see what his deal is and why he is in the World of Dreams as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please consider hitting the like button below. If you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, please have a great day. NiGHTS is available on Steam if you want to pick it up. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, ciao.